Many of them are explained as being drones.
Yeah. Riding in a space coupe. I remember back then we didn't have a roof. Nowadays, now a nigga don't know what to do. Now we riding in a space coupe. Now we riding in a space coupe. I remember back then we ain't had no roof. Young nigga don't know what to do. Why? Cause we riding in a space coupe. I was tapped by my ancestors. They say, boy, you a billionaire tech investor. So they nickname me Tech God. Now you throwing up the tech like I'm a Rashad. But ain't no referee, I been had my stripes. I been doing this shit since I was knee high flying kites. Now you look at me like that's right, damn right, out of sight. Yeah, I'm on the mic, doing stupid, going stupid just like Dolomite. Yeah, that's my native right, yeah, that's my birthright. Ain't gon' give that up, but shit, nigga, you know that right. Yeah. Riding in a space coupe. I remember back then we didn't have a roof. Nowadays, now a nigga don't know what to do. Now we riding in a space coupe. Now we riding in a space coupe. I remember back then we ain't had no roof. Young nigga don't know what to do. Why? Cause we riding in a space coupe. Yeah, I came in from the sun. Now I guess you know that you done. Everybody know I'm number one. Kingdom come. Not no album, I'm the son. I'm the son. Father and the Holy Spirit. Don't fear it, boy, when you hear it. I ain't talking religion, I don't wanna hear it. I only speak the truth, and you gon' feel it. I only speak the truth, that's all I know. Now we on the road, rolling like the Rolling Stones. Looking at the transformer, watch the Rolling Stones. Transform into a different shining, now they know. And now it's on. Megatron into its phone. And now you on another level, what you want. We never known what you on besides faking and hating, now we gone. Riding in a space coupe. I remember back then we didn't have a roof. Nowadays, now a nigga don't know what to do. Now we riding in a space coupe. Now we riding in a space coupe. I remember back then we ain't had no roof. Young nigga don't know what to do. Why? Cause we riding in a space coupe.
The Pentagon report is detailing a dramatic increase in UFO sightings, more than 350 since 2021. Many of them are explained as being drones.
Yeah. Riding in a space coupe. I remember back then we didn't have a roof. Nowadays, now a nigga don't know what to do. Now we riding in a space coupe. Now we riding in a space coupe. I remember back then we ain't had no roof. Young nigga don't know what to do. Why? Cause we riding in a space coupe. I was tapped by my ancestors. They say, boy, you a billionaire tech investor. So they nickname me Tech God. Now you throwing up the tech like I'm a Rashad. But ain't no referee, I been had my stripes. I been doing this shit since I was knee high flying kites. Now you look at me like that's right, damn right, out of sight. Yeah, I'm on the mic, doing stupid, going stupid just like Dolomite. Yeah, that's my native right, yeah, that's my birthright. Ain't gon' give that up, but shit, nigga, you know that right. Yeah. Riding in a space coupe. I remember back then we didn't have a roof. Nowadays, now a nigga don't know what to do.
Yo, it's your boy Awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the metaverse. And you are now tuning in to Beast on Air episode 9, The Road to Music Adoption in Web 3. And I got a couple guests, they running a little late today, I guess. But look, we got the homie Jay Streets in the building. What's good with you, Jay Streets? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good.
What's good with you, Jay Streets? You there? Jay Streets, you there? Can you hear? Oh, well,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now. What's good with you? How you feeling, my guy?
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. How you doing too, man? Yeah, the weather
I'm
is
doing.
kind of the weather is kind of raining here, so man, yeah. Hope you're feeling good, man.
Yeah, man. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Hey, where you located, J Streets?
And I'm located at Nigeria, Abuja.
Okay, so you in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Shout shout out to wifey in the chat, Giselle. Giselle Avenue. She's actually Nigerian as well. So my wife is
Wow.
Nigerian as well.
Wow, cause Nigeria, where in Nigeria? What part of Nigeria is she from?
Oh,
All right.
and I'm not sure, but I
Yeah.
know she's Igbo. She Igbo tribe.
Yeah. She's from the eastern part of Nigeria. Yo, man, that's good, man.
Yeah,
How's everyone?
she said her family is from the Nabra state.
Anambra, yeah. Imo, that's Imo Anambra. Yeah, that's the eastern part. Wow, that's good. That's good. That's great, man. Wow, shout out to everyone there, man. Hmm.
Yeah,
So, how
yeah.
you feeling the akpu and all this she's cooking for you?
Yeah, you ain't know that. You ain't know that. You ain't see that coming, did you? Yeah, caught you off guard already. Show just started already. Caught you off guard, my
Yeah.
guy.
Right, man. Nice man having me. Thanks for having me, man, on the show, man. Really good.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Let's
Hmm.
go ahead and go to the homie Philippe that just pulled up. What's good with you, Philippe? My guy, how you feeling?
What's up, bro? I'm feeling well. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. You clear. You coming in clear, man.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good. Excited about this, man. Love joining these shows. It's awesome. It's always cool. How are you doing?
Man, I am doing great, man. I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. But let's go ahead and go to the let's go ahead and do the heartbreaker real quick. Jay Street, we need your top five favorite music artists, dead or alive, man. Who you got, Jay Streets? Of any genre too. It don't matter what genre.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I got Michael Jackson. I got Fela. I got Asha and Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. Yeah.
Okay. Jay Street came through with the heat. He came through fast too. That's a wow. Yo, shout out to my guy Jay Street. He came through like he came through,
Wow.
bro. Like
Marvelous.
you drew. Like you took 10 paces and draw it on people, bro. I ain't expect that. You came real fast, bro. You caught me off guard. Okay, I like that. Malik, I know you've
Yeah.
been to the show, but hey, this how I do, man. This how I like to start
Hell
off
yeah.
the show. Who you got?
Hmm. Good question, bro. Again, I said Kanye. Not even top. Not even like in order. Kanye, Kendrick, J. Cole. Uh, shit. NF. Whew. Eminem is good too. Nas. MF Doom. I think I'm going way beyond top 10 right now. Am I?
Yeah. You going top 10 is only top 5. Yeah, only top, but nah, good list though. MF Doom is very slept on, man. I feel like people sleep on
Yeah.
MF Doom. He got bars. His music just on some whole nother level, man. I love it,
Yeah.
man. I love it.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. So well, let me introduce how the show goes. Falik's been here before, but pretty much it's a roundtable discussion. I actually got two guests this on the way. I think they might be late or they might not come at all. You never know. People got things going on. But look, this will be a roundtable discussion, and today is going to be talking about the road to music adoption in Web 3. So we're going to talk about that for a little bit, and then we're actually going to get into some new music from Jay Streets and from Philippe. But yeah, let's talk about the road to music adoption in Web 3. Let's talk about how it's been going, man. Well, first, let me go on over to Jay Streets. Jay Streets, how has your experience been with music in Web 3? And have you released anything yet in Web 3?
Yeah. Yeah, I've dropped a recent couple of songs on Web3. Like, I have the recent one, Lesson. So it just came out, the visuals just came out. yesterday. No, today, 22nd. Yeah, today just came out. So on YouTube, and I also have it on NF Tempo. Like you can own it, and you still have the opportunity to get to stream the video live. Like before the Web3, I'm just getting into the Web3 music, so I'm just coming gradually because I'm learning more about it every day, and I still want to like I'm bringing it in my community. Like I need to like because like it's harder like to try and explain some for someone like to get into the Web3 here, like to get to let them see what's actually in the Web3, like what you're seeing. So yeah, we're still doing that. So with the way they see everything that I'm doing, like the way I'm going, like they be like, yeah, okay, they got finally like getting convinced, like, yeah, this is the way to go. Not that they don't have Web 2 also, they have Web 2, we are on Web 2 too, but like the Web 3, like that's the real where they can get your family and all that support and that community, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, J Streets. That's what I wanted to ask you. Like, so how are they when you tell them about it? How do they feel about it? Are they like, do they think it's scammy, or do they believe in it? Like,
Yo, some of them think it maybe is a scam. Some won't even give you a listening ear until maybe they see something like you actually do something like, out of that place. Like they know, wow, okay, this is what you have achieved so far out of this place, and they can see it like physically. They'll be like, okay, no, now they're starting getting confused, convinced, like, okay, you're actually doing. Are you there?
Yo, Jay,
Okay,
I
yeah.
think is yeah, no, Jay just came back. He lost connection.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
Jay, you
yeah.
good?
I'm here. I'm here.
So I think that some of them will just okay give it a look. They'll see it from your own side. Okay, let me just try it. Okay, they'll just try and stay and watch back. They want to watch how you go with it before they can actually come full. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, that's good. That's some great information, man. That's some great information, J Streets, man. You definitely got to
Yeah.
tap us in with Nigeria. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let us know what's going
And
on out there.
they got yeah, and there are also other artists too, also in the Web 3, like other artists that have been in Web 3 before me, because I just came into Web 3 newly, but I'm trying to get into understanding more. But there are other artists from Nigeria and from Africa, like they already been into Web 3 for like a couple of years. I didn't know about Web 3 before. I was just doing my shit on Web 2, like getting my music heard, like all this stuff. So getting into the Web 3, I see there's more closer relationship to get to know people, like establishing connection, like on all that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yep. It's a lot of networking. But let's go ahead and go on over to the homie 17. What's good with you, 17 Dreams? How you feeling, my guy?
Yeah, man, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. You loud and clear.
Yeah, man, all good. Yeah, yeah, like it's 1:15, and here in London, I have to like travel to Amsterdam at like 6. So I don't know how long I can like stay for, but yeah, it's good to be here. Like I finally like connect to meet like some of you guys. So yeah, it's good to be here.
Definitely. Hey, the way I start off the show, man, top 5 dead or alive, any genre, who you got?
Top 5 music dead or alive in each genre. So I'd say number 1, it's probably a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but I'd say Juice WRLD, probably the best ever for me personally. Number 2, I'd probably say Eminem. 3, Kanye West. 4, probably Michael Jackson. 5, it's a hard one, but I'll probably say The Weeknd.
Okay. You got a solid list, man. You got a
Yeah.
solid list. I hear you out here, 17, man. You out there in London, right?
Yeah, man.
My guy, all the way from London. Hey, man, we got what we got? Dubai. We got Dubai, London, and Nigerian in the building. Of course, me, ATL. Shout out to Machiavelli. He in H Town, I think. But yeah, 17 Dreams, man. We really talking about the road to music adoption in Web3. And I wanted to ask you, like, how was your how is it going for you in Web3 music, opposed to Web2?
Yeah, it's a lot more like I'm supportive, and there's a lot more opportunities for networking around here. And I'm currently working on my own project, Lamoka Melodies, with some of the guys, if you know, like Crover and those guys, and that because we're like trying to change and elevate the Web3 music scene, because yeah, just right now I feel like that people are like trying to do stuff and they're trying to launch songs and stuff on the blockchain, but it's like to me it's kind of just like that is kind of like I'm pointless in a way without me like kind of that sounding like a dickhead in my opinion, because it's like they're posting it on like they're like paid on the blockchain, and it's also just like free on other services, and it's just like I don't really see the point in that whatsoever, and it kind of just like jumps out to me like a cash grab. That's like kind of we've just been like thinking of just other ways we can kind of go around things and launch albums and stuff on the blockchain where it's actually worth actually putting on the blockchain, and it's not just like coming across as just a cash grab. And yeah, we have a few ideas and we're looking forward to experimenting with them. So yeah, hopefully get some stuff out like at some point in the next few months this summer. I think there's a plan.
Yeah, nah, that sounds dope, man. That's exactly why I chose this as a topic today, because I feel like in the Web3 space, I just feel like we kind of hit a wall like in Web3 music, right? Because like you're starting to see kind of some of the same cycles. You're starting to see people do Twitter spaces and kind of, they're kind of taking a formula of the successful artists, which that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? But now you got people kind of, doing their own thing with the Twitter's meant a project. And then after that, they'll come back and kind of rent cycle, repeat it, and, and do shows too in IRL. And I don't think I really don't see anything wrong with it, but I also feel like there also needs to be a little more creativity in the space too as well. Like I'm definitely completely open to that. That's why I wanted to do something like this, like Beast on Air. So I was really come from a perspective where it's like, okay, what can I do? What else can I do to really, help cultivate this Web3 music community? And also at the same time appeal to Web2, artists and Web2 fans too as well. Philippe, how you feeling about the road to music adoption in Web3 right now, and also how has your experience been going? I know you're actually prepping up to release something, but how has it been going thus far, and what have you been seeing in the space?
Appreciate it, man. So my perspective on this is completely different than a lot of people, especially the usual ones who sell stuff on the blockchain. I feel mine has been more of a journey in my own way, only because I got to experience what I couldn't here in Dubai, which is busking. I love busking. I love going on spaces, as people know, as some people know, just performing and doing my thing. And as I would do that, I would get a lot of people to engage with me, a lot of an audience. And thus far it's been great. I feel like every time I hit a milestone, I want to hit something bigger, which is why I have this right here that I got specifically for content, quite literally, the Sony A7 III. But the point is with music adoption is, or what I've been seeing, in with your opinions, is that we are lacking creativity in this space. That is for sure. A lot of people are just posting things as music and are expecting people to get their stuff without realizing that they haven't even built anything around them in the first place. So, they sell something on the blockchain. They think that they've got, 5,000 people looking for their stuff, but no, they've got no one, or they barely got anyone. That's the hard truth. I haven't sold anything yet. I'm recognized in this space and I'm well known, and I haven't sold anything yet. Why? Because that's the right way of doing it. To be honest, I think, I'm very, very biased with my own way and have a lot of pride in it. But I've also seen a lot of people do it very successfully without even trying. And that's usually done with the big artists. So my point is one of the reasons why mass adoption in this space is not happening is because our standards are so low. There is good music being put up. That's for sure. Music in this space is being put up, and they're good, but most of it isn't, because most of what people want to do is just make money out of this. And I have nothing against people making money in this space. I think it's a good thing. But at the same time, as if you're not trying to put in that audience, if you're not working on your craft, if you're not perfecting that, and getting it done as much as possible, then you will not only get nobody to buy your stuff, but at the same time, you will not go anywhere with the people you want to get in the first place. But that's, I think, one of my main reasons why mass adoption is not going to happen anytime soon in this space in music. And I'm not even being pessimistic. I have a lot of faith in where I want this space to go to in terms of the music. I have a lot of faith in it, and I think it's going to go very far in the future. But for now, no. Standards are low. Blockchain is not yet recognized yet as a whole. And, you know, as a whole, it's not very well known yet. There's also like the fact that people are still relying on record labels and they haven't seen the full picture of how fucked they are. Sorry for my language. And that's it. Like, there's many things piled onto it that forms the entire reason why music adoption in Web3 is not going to happen now. But it's going to happen. It's just not going to happen now or anytime soon.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I like to take this time to shout out to homie Machiavelli Dela Cruz. He said, that's exactly how I feel. We've been hitting the wall and we need more innovation. Shout out to Mac, man. He always showing up for the show. Appreciate your support, Machiavelli. So to really touch on some of what you said, Philippe, right? My thing, right, is actually, hold on real quick. My cat is like going crazy right now. Hold on. She's wilding.
No problem, bro. Shout out to Mac. Shout out to Newts. Shout out to Giselle. Shout out to everyone.
Yo, she was going crazy. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, we good. You'll probably see her running around in the back. But my thing, I was really wanted to touch on some of the stuff you were saying, Philippe. My thing, right, is I'm to the point right now where I'm thinking, like, is the objective even to sell out? Like, because like right now with what's going on and what's happening, I think people are trying to take the formula of NFTs. They're taking the formula of NFTs and they're saying, hey, you know, I'm going to do this with my music NFT and I'm going to sell out like a regular NFT, right? And the thing is, to me, where I feel like things are hitting a wall and things are growing stagnant is that, like, after you sell out, what then, right? And once, and the thing is, if you're selling out, you sell out and then you rent, cycle, repeat, you do that all over again. And once you do that like 5 times, it's like, okay, what's really going on here, right? You're really setting yourself up to get to that point where people are just gonna be like, hey, so what's going on with you, my guy? Like, you just dropped, like, you know what I mean? You just dropped this many albums, you just dropped this many songs, like, what's going on? Because typically in the NFT world, you're diluting your value the more stuff you drop. You see what I'm saying? In a typical sense, right? We're just saying typical because we're talking about the formula that the NFTs have already laid. That's what we're talking about, right? Yeah. So, and when I came into the space, I actually started looking at stuff from a different perspective, because when I came in, music NFTs, they were like kind of new. I mean, they're still new now, but when I came into space, my idea was like, I didn't really look at it in terms of selling out. I really looked at it like I really wanted my music NFTs to be unlimited. I didn't want to look at it like, oh, I wanted to sell out this, or I wanted to sell out this part of the project. I really wanted to look at my music as like a novelty in a sense, but I was thinking grand scheme in terms of a metaverse, right? Because if everything is building towards the magnum opus is the metaverse, right? And all these different metaverse are connected, right? I'm thinking, okay, when you think Michael Jackson, right? if you think in Michael Jackson, the reason why he got so big is because his records were accessible. It wasn't because his records were rare. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking further down the line, I'm thinking like, okay, the whole point is not to be rare. That's the whole thing with underground music, right? Underground music is underground music until people discover the underground artist, and then he's not underground anymore, right? And so that's how I thought about it from that perspective coming into the space. I'm like, I'm not trying to be rare. I want my music to be accessible. I want a little kid in Bangladesh or anybody to be able to have my music NFT. But that was my thought process coming into the space, because I seen everyone trying to, their main goal was always to sell out, right? Like, oh, I got 10,000 copies, I want to sell out, get this money. But when you ask them, so what's next after you sell out? Especially as, you know, being a music artist with music NFTs, like what's next? Oh man, you know, I'm gonna put out this next collection. And then it's what's next? Then I'm gonna put out this next collection. And that's what it keeps doing. It's like, okay, what's going on? And then
exactly.
You see merch, you see merch, quote unquote, right? Like there's nothing wrong with merch. But merch was being done before Web3, right? So you're really taking this Web3 technology and then you're reducing it back down to that, you know, to merchandise, which is something you can sell that now. You don't need Web3 to do that, you know. So that's what I've been seeing. But what do you think about that?
I think, you know, first of all, I agree with you on a lot of what you said. The way you shared your perspective is very interesting, because that's kind of the same way. That's kind of the same reason why shout out to Giselle, by the way. She's awesome. That's also the reason why I came to this space. I came to this space because I wanted to be heard more. It's the same way you thought about it. You wanted to have your music to be more accessible. That is literally the definition of exposure. It's the definition of having people to listen to your stuff. So that's kind of the road I came in here to. And it's more of what I think nowadays than anything else. I think that if you want to release a collection, if you want to release something, you're going to have to be very careful with your responsibilities and the way you handle your projects, the way you handle all of the things that you're putting out there, because there's a reason why you're doing it. And if there isn't, then you should not do it. Right? There's a purpose. There's a purpose with you releasing things on the internet, or, you know, releasing your NFTs on the blockchain, because you want to make something out of it, not because you want to sell it. You want people to collect it. And if that's the reason for some people, then I really think they should reconsider their thoughts. A lot of these big successful people, right, Jay? They have like Sammy. Let's just give Sammy an example. He has a whole project behind his collection. He has a whole project behind his music. That is a really good example of someone who's very successful with creating a project and having his music attached to it. Why? Because he has utilities with that project. He has a reason for people to come into it, not just because of his music. His music can be heard on Spotify. His music can be heard on all of these places, which kind of defeats the purpose of Web3. But he has all of these places there, plus a collection of people to come to listen to his exclusive stuff, like a Patreon, and with more things to it. Violetta is a great example too. But the point that I'm trying to make is like, you're going to have a whole lot of responsibilities when you're making a project and when you're selling these collections, because once you start, you can never end. People just want more and more from you, which is a good thing, right? It's the whole part of being an artist. Keep releasing stuff. But at the same time, that responsibility turns into an issue, because now you're limiting the audience you have, plus releasing things over and over again without realizing that you can do more than that. So, you know, it's all around. I think I'm not really making a lot of sense here, but the point I'm trying to make is like, you know, there's much more than just selling NFTs and music.
Yeah, that's really the point that we're really driving home. And I definitely agree. And that's where I'm at with it. I'm like, okay, what else can we do with this technology right now? But let's take this moment to actually go on over to 17 Dreams. You have a new, I guess I'll call it collective or a group. And it's called Mocha Melodies. Could you tell us a little more about Mocha Melodies, 17?
Uh, yeah. So it's not just a group. It's like a brand that we're launching. And it's like going to be within like Web3 events. We're going to be launching it like in Asia because me and Crover are setting up in Thailand. So yeah, we're going to be doing like events. We're going to be like kind of doing like collaborative albums and stuff on the blockchain. And there's actually going to be like a project and utility behind it. It's not just going to be us just cash grabbing songs and then putting them on streaming services because it just defies the point. So yeah, there's actually going to be like a utility and behind it, and we're working with like the top producers and like kind of musicians in the space as well. It's not just going to be like some like SoundCloud shit. That's going to be actual like something that we're all proud of. So yeah, like I'm looking forward to finally launching things. We're working with like a few 7-8 figure entrepreneurs in the UK and kind of setting up the whole like business and event side. And yeah, we're just like kind of just mapping out things at the minute and like scrapping and making songs and putting them on the album, that kind of thing. It's going to be like a long grind. It's not going to be something that's going to be out next week, but yeah, there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes and I can't wait to show everybody.
That's dope, man. I'm definitely open to collaborating too as well, man. If y'all need anything, any production, verses, hooks, anything, let me know.
Yeah, 100%, man. If there's anything that comes up, I'll send it to you for sure.
Definitely. While we on the note of sending stuff, do you have any music that you want to play today? Anything you want to reveal or any record you would like to play?
Yeah, I can show you like a demo that we've been working on with, do you know Richie?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I might have seen him around
Richie
the space.
Lifty.
Oh yeah. That's the guy. That's my guy, man.
Yeah.
That's my guy. He's fire. He is fire.
Yeah, I have a demo that I have with him for Mocha Melodies that I can send you, but I have the file. It's not on YouTube or anything. It's just an MP3, so let's see.
Okay, cool. I'm actually going to drop. I actually got an email that you can send that to.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in the chat right now. But in the meantime, we're gonna go on over to the homie Jay Streets. Jay Streets, do you have a record that you would like to play? I know you said you got a link. I think Jay Streets may be going through some technical difficulties right now. He was going in and out. But let me shout out the homie Machiavelli again. Machiavelli is back again. He said, "This is the world on the stage." Big facts. You already know the vibes, man. We got all the coasts. We all over the world in here. You know what I mean? That's the vibes. But Jay Street, you there? Okay, I thought I heard Jay Streets, but I didn't. But in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and go back to Philippe. Philippe, man, I know.
Yeah, I'm there. Sorry.
Oh, okay, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm just trying to check the link so I can send it to you on your Gmail.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go ahead and circle on over to Philippe. Philippe, man. Well, first of all, Philippe, let me ask you about what you're working on, because the thing about you is the first time I heard about you, you're performing, right? So you started performing. I seen you performing, but also I seen this interesting teaser on your Twitter page that you had pinned up to the top, and it was fire. I was like, yo, this is dope. It was dope to me because it was raw. It was very raw, and it literally looked like you were living your life and somebody just had a camera, you know what I mean, following you around, and I thought it was dope and it caught my attention. What was that? Was that like a teaser for the album or a song? Like, what was that exactly?
Appreciate you, man. So as you might know, I released my song on all platforms, Death of My Heart. And that was actually the teaser from the music video that I'm releasing soon. I'm taking my time on it, still postponing it as much as I can, just to make sure that I get it on the right time. But That is the behind the scenes on the music video that I have launching very soon. It's ready. Everything is good. We're finalizing a couple of things as well. But that is that is the music video. I'm excited to launch it.
Yeah, that joint looked dope, man. It looked very dope, looked very raw. And yeah, man, I'm very I just love raw aesthetic, you know. I don't really like I don't like when things are too polished, right? And when it's too polished, I kind of lose interest in it. But yeah, it was just right, man. It was just right, and I
Thanks,
loved it.
man.
So I can't wait till that comes out. But back to the homie 17 Dreams. So 17 Dreams actually just sent me a record. And this record is called FOA, featuring the homie Richie Lifty. Can you tell us a little bit about the record before we get into it, 17?
Yeah, so basically, like, kind of with me and Richie, it's not like a song you'd really expect us to make. Like, I think when I showed Machiavelli the first time, that he was expecting like some lit, like, club shit, and he heard it, he was like, wow, this just got me in my feels. Yeah, so my second verse, it's just like a demo, and we're like scrapping it, and we're looking to get somebody else on the second verse. But yeah, it's just a demo that we're working on. I quite like it. It's yeah, it's like an emotional song. So yeah, you guys can say what you think.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and jump into it. And shout out to the homie Richie Lifty, man. He out here. He doing a thing. He's doing his thing on streaming with gaming too as well. I'm gonna be linking up with him on that end too as well. But yeah, here is the record by 17 Dreams and Richie Lifty called FOA. Let's get into it.
Got me feeling like I lucked up. Nah, baby, yeah, you fucked up. Got me thinking evil lately. Got me thinking evil lately. Because of you. Got me thinking evil lately. Yeah, I'm feeling crazy because of you. Got these feelings of anxiety all inside of me. And there's pain up in my chest right now. Can't forgive you since you lied to me. Step aside for me. Evil force up in my head. Got me feeling like I lucked up. Nah, baby, yeah, you fucked up. Got me thinking evil lately. Got me thinking evil lately. Because of you. Because of you. Got me thinking evil lately. Yeah, I'm feeling crazy because of you. Got your bitch up on my phone, she wanna bust me. Wonder when a single girl will ever trust me. When I'm nice, these bitches never even cuff me. So I'ma stay alone for life and find me. Staying single, I can mingle with you, baby. I'm a fakeness, so I say you send me crazy. If you're lucky, I'ma date you, be my lady. Be my 99 problem like I'm Got me feeling like I lucked up. Nah, baby, yeah, you fucked up. Got me thinking evil lately. Got me thinking evil lately. Because of you. Because of you. Got me thinking evil lately. Yeah, I'm feeling crazy.
Yo, that was fire. That was fire. I liked it. I thought it was dope, 17. That joint definitely, it got like this folk vibe to it a little bit. And it got a bounce, like them 808s is hitting crazy. Who was on the production of that, 17?
It's just somebody from YouTube. It's a beat that was sent to me like a while ago. So kind of when we're looking to release and stuff, I have to like chase it up and obviously like see what's going on kind of with the producer and the splits and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just one from YouTube that we worked on a while ago.
Okay, that joint's fire. I can't wait to see how it comes out.
Yeah, like, I'm looking for somebody on the second verse, or like to maybe add like another verse in. But yeah, I'm not too sure who fits the vibe, but Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs that we've worked on, to be fair, because it has like a good message behind it, and like kind of gets people in your like in the feels and stuff like that. So I fuck with it.
Okay, definitely. Yo, shout out to Ace Hustle Lifestyle in the building. She said, yeah, that was a vibe song. So she rocking with it. So shout out to Ace Hustle. Thank you for pulling up to the show today. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into my guy, Jay Streets. Jay Streets, man, you got this song called Lesson, right? That you want to
Yeah,
rock with.
yeah.
Okay, cool. We finna go ahead and pull that up real quick. You know I gotta play the video, my guy. You know I gotta play the video, man. I
Yeah,
got
man, let's go.
to play the video, man. We need them MTV vibes.
Yo,
BET uncut vibes around here. You know what I mean? Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this joint up. But look, in the meantime, go ahead and tell me about the video, man. Tell me about the video.
Yeah.
How did you end up making the song? How did the whole video come about?
Wow. The video, wow. So the video was like we already had our location where we're gonna use to shoot it. So we just call on the director. He's like my brother Toby Moses. So our producer already got the location. He was like, let's go. And we just went to the location. Like it was shot and directed in Kaduna, that's the northern part of Nigeria. Yeah. So from there we just started like we already done our rehearsals. So we just stepped into the building and we just started doing our thing and everybody's just going with the flow. Although it was so hectic that day because we had a lot of issues with things, now. So that's what the motivation is all about, man. Yeah, as long as we did it, man. And just grateful the video came out well. And shout out to everybody that is even that has contributed to the video, like yeah. And I'm happy like it's finally out.
That's dope, man. That's dope. How was the response in Nigeria when you dropped this video, man? Were people rocking with it out there in your
Man, people fucking with this sound, but like that's the sound they need right now. I feel like it's like a vibration sound, like it's a hustle and tempo. They already like it, they love it. Like what? Oh, now like man, I feel so excited, man. I feel so excited to have finally dropped this video. Cause I was looking for the time, like for the perfect moment, but I didn't know like let me just release it. Like I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow or next tomorrow. I just okay, already we already planned it. So we just trying to keep our head together. Shout out to Casper Graham, to be Young Set and JVZ, my guys, man. Yeah.
Yeah, big up to them, man. Hey, but we about to go ahead and get into it, man. This is Lesson, with Casper Graham featuring Jay Wizzy, Tobe, Jay Streets, and Young Seth. Let's get into it.
One time.
Casper, show my boy Sherino. The big creating, Young Set. Know. Your boy Jay.
They know they tell person, you go learn lesson. They know they tell person, you go learn lesson. They know they tell person, you go learn lesson. They know they tell person, but hustle, you go learn lesson.
We now hustle from Monday to Sunday. Man no dey rest. Borrow money for me and to pay me no problem. Away for me love me, o ṣe fowó mi ṣeré mi ò fowó ṣeré. Kí n tó rówó ọmọ bí mo ṣe ṣiṣẹ́. You want dey use me dey catch the blues. Alhaji give me the money. Man want to hustle, man want to move, man want to flex, man want to sell and sell, man want to ball, man want to chop life.
what I want. Tell me what I want. Man, not the hustle, make the money for the bag. Got the cash, all I want, not the bag. We know they sleep for here. Man must to talk for years. So I pray to Jah, say I pray to God, say all I want is more. Say many more, all I want is more. Say it's for me on.
They know they tell person, we go learn lessons. They know they tell person, we go learn lessons. They know they tell person, you go learn lessons. Make you hustle. They know they tell person, but hustle, you go learn lessons.
All I want is money and the blessings. Early in the morning, me I counting my blessings. Only me take oh wale. I like me take call I wale. Me I no need to tell you make you hustle, cause we no go do the same bubble. If you help yourself, brother, you gon' make up for life. Me I no need to call them.
Hustle, you go learn lessons. Hustle, they know they tell person, you go learn lessons. They know they tell person, you go learn lessons. They know they tell person, you go learn lessons. They know they tell person, hustle, you go learn lessons. Make you hustle. They know they tell person, but hustle, you go learn lessons. And Diesel on the mix.
Yo, that joint was fire, bro.
Yeah, thanks.
Definitely, Jay Streets. That was fire, man. That was a dope video. That video is clean too, man. How long did it take y'all to shoot that?
So it took us it's like a day, yeah. Let's say 12 hours. Although I get into the location at first, they were like, no, we had issues with the security people. They were like, no, we can't shoot. Like when they finally realized they just wanted to shoot our video and just get vibes, so okay. So we went in and just get our video started. And just
All right. Jay Streets, man. Thanks so much for coming through with that heat. We're actually about to, before we get up out of here, we got to go to Philippe, man. Philippe, man, what you got for us today, man? I know you got something. You always got something.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I'll do something for y'all on the guitar real quick. It's right behind me. Let's do it.
Okay. Is this something from the album or like what is it? Cover? What you got?
I'll do a cover.
Okay. Cool.
You down? All right. Can you hear the guitar?
Yeah, you clear. We got you loud and clear.
All right. Let's get it, man. I want to take you somewhere so you know I care, but it's so cold and I don't know where. I brought you daffodils on a pretty string, but they won't flower like they did last spring. And I wanna kiss you, make you feel alright. I'm just so tired to share my nights. I wanna cry and I wanna love, but all my tears be used up on another love. All my tears have been used up on another love. My tears have been used up on another love. My tears have been used up. somebody hurts you, I wanna fight, but my heart been broken once too many times. So I'll use my voice, I'll be so very rude. Words they always win, but I know I'll lose. And I'd sing a song that would be just stars, but I sang them home to another heart. And I wanna cry, I wanna fall in love, but all my tears will be used up on another love, another love. My tears will be used up on another love, another love. My tears will be used up on another love, another love. My tears will be used up. There you go.
Yo, I wish I had the air horn. Hey man, need to give me some sound effects. Yo, that was amazing, bro. Who was that a cover of?
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, that was Tom Ottle, Another Love.
That was fire, man. That was fire, bro. I loved it. I loved it. It was just a vibe. It was a whole vibe, man. Yo, shout out to Ace Hustle Lifestyle.
Shout out.
She said talented. And then she gave you 3 100 emojis. You know what I mean? So
Appreciate it.
they rocking with it. They are rocking with it. And with that being said, we are coming down to the end of the show. Hey, so I like to do an OG old school style. I like to do shout outs. So we're going to go ahead and start with Philippe. Philippe, do you have any shout outs before we get out of here?
Hey man, shout out to Machiavelli. Shout out to I think it was BOOBZ. Always make mistake with names. Nudes, there you go. NOODZ.
Oh yeah, shout out to News. That's a homie. Shout out to him.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy, bro. Love him. Shout out to him. Shout out to you guys, J Streets and 17 Dreams. I actually know you, 17 Dreams. Now that I searched your name, I figured who you are. So shout out to you, man. It's good to see you again. And man, shout out to you, Jay. Shit, you're always hosting these shows, always making the best out of it. So I appreciate you for bringing me back in, and for accepting my request of joining back in, man. That means a lot.
Definitely, man. You're more than welcome anytime, my guy. More than welcome anytime, man. Let's go and go on over to Jay Streets out there in Nigeria. Jay Streets, do you have any shout outs before we get out of here?
Yo, yeah, shout out to everyone. Shout out to my family. Shout out to you. Shout out to Felix. Shout out to 17. Shout out to all my guys in the video. Shout out to the video. I have a lot of shout out to do. Shout out to my guys on NFT Pool. Shout out to Web3 family for pulling me through. Shout out to Web2 for giving me the opportunity, and shout out to you too. All my fans, man. Shout out to all my fans, man. You be giving me motivation and ginger, man. I love you all, man. Thanks for putting me on, man. Yeah.
Definitely, Jay Streets, man. Definitely, I appreciate you coming to the show, man. And once I see talent, man, I'm definitely gonna lock in and bring you to the show, man. You're definitely very talented, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm definitely gonna drop you in the private chat with the Beast on Air alumni, U217. Felix already in there, so you guys can connect and collaborate and continue to work together. But 17 Dreams, my guy, do you have any shout outs before we get up out of here?
Yeah, so a shout out to you guys on the stream where you guys showed off your talents, played some amazing music. So yeah, it's been good. And a shout out to the guys in the comments in the chat who have been supporting. And shout out to my bed, because I'm about to get in that bitch and sleep, because it's nearly 2 a.m. and I need to be up to go to Amsterdam in a few hours. So yeah, shout out to all you guys, man.
Yo, 17 be coming through with the comedy, man. He said shout out to his bed. But I appreciate you staying up late, man, rocking with us. You too, Philippe, man. And I'm pretty sure J Street got an absurd time zone going on too, man. So I definitely appreciate y'all rocking with me. But yeah, this is it. This is the end of episode 9 of Beast on Air. And you already know the vibes. Yo, 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 this is your boy Awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the metaverse, and we are signing off.